painting teleports our hero to a desert island, where we encounter a treasure chest called Chester. Chester explains he was so hungry that he ate the last power core. However, he will give it up in return for something else to fill his proverbial belly, a selection of gold coins. To gather these coins, we must take a rowboat out to 3 separate islands and complete the obstacle course found on each one. Running this gauntlet rewards us with the coins required to satiate Chester's ravenous appetite, and in return we are handed the 3rd core. Before we continue the story, it's important to discuss a series of secret tapes, each one discoverable within one of the painting portals we travel through.
Alright, so what's up, chat? What's good? We have some new updates to build today and some new shit to build. Let's go. So here's the plan. We're going to add a cube on spawn. Well, we're not going to build it on spawn because I don't want to do that here. Instead, we're going to do an update on a new location. So we actually have not done a big update on the mansion. And my plan is to put a cube here. I want to put a cube right here. Right where the mansion is, we're putting a cube. So the first plan is I need my super pickaxe, I think. Let me get super pickaxe slash super pickaxe. Super pickaxe, recursive, 5. And now the plan is I'm going to remove a lot of this corner. Dash fill hand 20. There we go. And now the plan is I'm going to basically just do some then we just gotta remove all of this. The plan is we're gonna remove this entire corner chunk here because I'm gonna put the cube here. I'm actually gonna replace this area with the next major cube. Which means we're gonna have to copy the cube from the wasteland here again, which is not hard. I can do that easily. That's a funky noise. I never knew it would make that noise, but whatever. You know what? I could probably just paste the cube, and whatever needs to get destroyed, I'll destroy it. I'm thinking the cube will just appear here, so let's actually go to here, and we go to the wastelands. Hello? Hey, what's up?
What's going on?
Yeah, Mom isn't here, so I'm just kind of chilling.
Where is she, you know?
No idea.
She's gone when you got up.
Yep. I'm not fully sure what's going on today. Something about today has been weird.
Why?
So I woke up and I saw Tito's car, and I didn't see my car, and I was like, that's weird. My mom probably took my car, right? But right when I went to the kitchen a bit later, my car was there, but Tito's was gone. I don't know if that was me kind of like visually hallucinating, or if something weird happened, or if they swapped cars.
Maybe they took them and then they came back and didn't come in and just went in the one car.
I have no idea, honestly, because I went... The dogs didn't freak out. I took the dogs out. I had breakfast. I took the dogs out. And if my mom's car pulled up, they would have freaked out.
They were out in the living room?
No, they were outside taking a whiz. They're going to the bathroom.
But how would, maybe they just pulled up and never came in.
Maybe.
Yeah, whatever. So you don't know what, so I just tried calling her, she didn't pick up.
I tried calling her too, but she just didn't talk, so.
What's up with you?
Yeah, I am doing work today, so I'm gonna probably relax and go to Joey's game or whatever's going on.
Well, that's what I was kind of seeing if she was going or what.
When does the game start?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if she talked to Tony. Have you heard anything about it?
I've been reading the text. I haven't checked this morning about the text yet.
No, I haven't seen any text. So, I don't know. So have you been okay?
Yep.
Work's good?
Yeah, work's been good.
Some new jackets?
I need to order some.
Order them, Kevin. What are you waiting for? Huh? What's your hesitation?
It takes time to order them. They only have a certain stock.
Okay, just order them. So whenever they come in, you have.
All right.
Order them. You'll be happy.
All right.
All right. Maybe I'll see you later if you're doing the game.
If I don't know when it's starting, so.
I don't know either. We'll find out and see what happens.
Yep. Sounds good.
All right, Seth. I'll talk to you later.
Love you, Dad.
Bye. Love you too.
Bye. Alright. Weirdly enough, the cube takes over a good amount of space around here. So I need to clear out a ton more space, meaning I need to then go around this sector and blast this down. I think the cube fits better here, but I will have to, like, no joke, do some slight finagling of details around here. Like, this wall can't be here. This floor has to be kind of brokenized a bit. This is the hard part about doing demolition parts for a build, because I don't know exactly how much needs to be broken. But I think that works pretty good. The only problem is you gotta then break the roof here a bit more around the edges. I think that works pretty good for, like, the next massive cube.
Body cam. On September 28th.
Alright, this is where my plan now begins. Now, I need to start doing the recoloring parts. So I then need to turn this / replace and purple concrete. Huh? I think the server had a stroke.
We're gonna run a 5-on-5, so whoever wants to pull up, just slide. Just slide. Yeah, let's do it. Come on. Hey, you alright?
Using vapes can lead to respiratory damage. Get the facts at the
Okay, what the hell just happened?
Tienes un predicamento, Pepto.
Okay, I'm turning these stupid ads off. What the fuck just happened? I have no clue what just happened. I was just trying to do the replace. Yeah, right? Okay, did I not do replace hand purple concrete? Alright, let's test this. Yeah, replace hand. Okay, now it wanted to work. Alright, now it wants... Why does it not want to work? What the fuck happened? Slash... Replace hand... Purple underscore... Stained glass... And then replace hand amethyst? Okay, now it wants to work. Why did it not work before? What the fuck just happened? Oh shit, that cube is massive. I gotta actually do slash super pickaxe. How did that happen? Alright, tell me that logic. How does that shit happen? I don't know how that even happened. I don't understand. It was working before. Also, I undid, undo. Okay, let's see what this looks like. I think this works. Yeah, that looks a bit better. With this, I can probably extend this out a little bit more. But here's the problem. I don't like the way the replace amethyst block obsidian. No, that doesn't look good. There has to be another block that works, right? Colored blocks? No, that one wouldn't work. There aren't many good blocks for this texture. No. No, that one doesn't work either. Purple concrete. I guess that works. No, I don't like that one either. I guess I'll stick with amethyst for now. Okay, I guess I have to stick with amethyst. I think that's pretty decent. Let me actually just cut the carpet off a bit more. So this is basically just how much work I'm gonna... There we go. There we go. I think that's pretty good for like a start. Alright, check out that. I think that looks pretty cool. Like, just adding in for the effect of, like, a giant, monstrous formation. Also, oh, we can see where the basement used to be. We're going to have to cover that up and then, slash fill hand 10. Slash fill hand 10. I think that works pretty good. The plan is I'm never going to move these cubes, by the way. They're just going to be dormant in the map, but they're going to be slowly corrupting the areas. So yeah, eventually this entire lake will turn purple when a glowing crack will form from here and then seep in, and basically I'll form a smaller cube somewhere around here. You're free. Just kidding. You're never free. I hate you little flying blue goofy asses. There we go. So this is basically like the whole gimmick I'm going for. I think the next part will be we have a chest. Oh, that's some actually decent loot. You know what? Garbage chest. Might as well throw some garbage in here. Because everyone loves I always put my garbage chests around the map. Because you never know. Someone might want to know how long this took and how many resources. So we have this structure. And I think it looks pretty dope. I actually genuinely like this structure though. It's super cool looking. Also, is it just my screen doing this, or are there like different shade ratios? Whatever, it looks fun. The house itself is damaged and it's falling apart. There's a giant blast hole where the thing used to be, and check that shit out. That looks cool. Now I also want to just add some like little bits of detail too. Like, I know there's like supposed to be like a window on this side, but I think that looks pretty cool. Like, it gives off that feeling. So you got a red cube, a blue cube, and a purple cube, which I think are the main ones. So you got the blue cube in Winter Wastelands, this area near Mystery Manor. Also, why are some of these still trapped? We won't talk about that down there. And then we have Mystery Manor. And in my idea, is there anything even in here? No, there's nothing in here. I think that looks pretty cool. Like, it gives off the feeling of the damaged mansion, and the idea is eventually the cube will become like dark, and eventually I will add custom cubes, so that's gonna be cool looking. And then I just need to remove that. And I think that looks pretty good. I think I like that stylization. Like, obviously it has like its own flaws, but I think it looks decent. With the next cube, I'm thinking making a smaller version of a purple cube around here. So I'm thinking something about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Is that 9? No, it's like 14. Yeah, it's 9. 1. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And that should be a perfect cube. And if it is a perfect cube, then I got the... yeah, I got it right. Let's go. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And this should be a perfect square? Okay, now moment of truth. Is this a perfect square? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so this is 9, I think. And then this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, that's 9. So it's 9 by 9 basically. Yeah, it works. Yeah, it's like right. With this being a smaller gray cube. I want to make a gray cube out of this. With gray stained glass. And I'll get gray concrete for the interior, and I'll put stone on the inside of this one. This I can then drain the cube of the water, because I had to drain the cube in the last one with the big one. The big one took me a while. And then I'm going to do /fill for the bottom blocks, actually. Which shouldn't take too long. Let me actually just fix up the literal holes in my story right here. Just simple stuff. I'm always checking chat. No one normally types to my chat, which is fine. That's normal. I'm used to it at this point. I don't know if that's my depression kicking in or if it's just me in general, but I'm used to it. / drain 20. There we go. And then /fill hand 10. And then the plan is I'm going to do /walls for here. So here, here. Now what is gray? Gray wool, gray concrete. I think the gray walls first. So this, and then that, and then / replace. 1 sec. I'm just gonna do the thing I normally do. / replace hand gray _ concrete. And then I will get the map for the lake area in front of the house. And this is a little lore thing, so it's not going to be important fully. And then if I go second / walls coal block. And since this is meant to be a dead cube, eventually going to turn the water into something different. There we go. We got 2 new cubes in the area. A dark gray one and a big purple. Big Urple. How you call it? I'm gonna call it Big Urple, but I actually have an idea for the middle part. Also, my dog's behind me. So, super pickaxe, recursive 2. The plan for this is I want to design this. I have an idea for this one. Give me a sec. I'm cooking. I'm cooking with gas. Give me a second. And I'm just gonna remove a bit of this, a bit more of that, and there's a reason why I'm removing a majority of the floor. It's because I have an idea for how I can make the area feel a lot more natural without it being so destroyed. And that would be a corrupted crystal energy. So I just need I need the amethyst bud, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna do / fill 20, fill hand 20. And as long as it is in that designated area, it should. Yeah, that looks pretty good. I like that. And then this should bud yes! Yes, it does! It does, it does, it does! Hell yeah! Hell yes! To keep up with the damaged floorboard, I feel like something like this, and then... Yeah, that's sick as hell. So the way I'd... Oh, that's actually... Now the problem is, how the hell do you get up here? I think there's a second way up here from this side. Yeah. So you're not... I'm then just block it off. Nice. And I just got to remove a lot of these spare damages. Ooh, that is... This kind of looks sick, I'm not gonna lie. One sec, we're gonna call my buddy up, and we're gonna see what he wants. Okay, yo, Tread, there was a snake in my pool filter. Oh shit, there was? That's... Was it the kind that bites or the pun that hisses? I don't freaking know. Panda lonely. Should I call my friend groups that I haven't talked to in years? Probably freaking not. I was playing Fortnite earlier, but I just took a break from it. Okay, now it's truth. What I was doing before stream, I was trying to level up on Fortnite. I was trying to level up on Fortnite earlier today, and I basically just using the 2x XP thing for like a while. Yeah, that's all I was doing for like the first bit of time, and then after a while I was like, screw you, I'm done here, and I just kind of do my own thing. I think that looks sick. So now we have all 3 cubes. We have purple, we have red, and now we have blue, red, and purple. 3 different cubes in a little gray. Then we have little gray. We have little itty bitty gray. Gray is harmless. Adorable. Hello. Hi, Ruby. 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 I love you. You just want to relax. Look how deep this goes into the freaking ground, bro. It's like, holy shit. This goes deep into the mountain. They fucking... Oh, that's so cool. I like that. And I'm just gonna... The literal house got destroyed, and the only thing left behind is a giant purple cube. Yeah, this is normal. Nature is crazy. I'm gonna make sure there are no floating torches. Okay, why is there just random glass back here? Megamon looking ass. Ooh, hold on. Oh, wait. Is the amethyst growing, adding texture? Oh my god, it is. Oh, that's so clean looking. I like that. I like that a lot. So yeah, I think that looks pretty good. I like the whole style of the cube, man. That's cute looking. Alright, let's go back. Now that they finish, let's go back to spawn and drop off the garbage. I forgot that I had the firework trigger. I should probably refill those and probably shouldn't set those up, but I like having this world feel a bit more alive. Alright, let's dump a lot of the this guy's head. I'm gonna keep it for burgers. Oh yeah, I forgot when the lights are on. It makes us feel happy. Also, why do I have random... Okay. Why are you different? Okay, that's weird. It's not supposed to be like that. There is no... Oh yeah! There is a window that was there. Alright, you are gonna do... We're just gonna replace all these upper corners with a solid blue line. I think so. No one ever joins. I always invite people. No one joins. It's fine. I'll be honest with you. I don't give a shit. I like building. It's fun. So what do we have on the server? We have a lot of materials. We have Funzy Mart. We have also... We're gonna have to put this line going all the way through the building, because it's gonna look weird from this end if we don't. Yeah, so we have Funzy Mart. We have the Rifco conference communications office, Risk Corporation's company office up there, and then we have Happy Mart, and we have Pixel Mart, and yeah, look at that. It's a big old happy Walmart building. I like it. It's my favorite build. Alright, let's get back to what I was doing. So, most structure is not done yet, which I don't see an issue with it being not finished yet. I'm fine with that. For now. But, I do want to work on a new house somewhere. Either giving it a whole new house in general, or I want to design a new structure. Also, we are not remove Goku Black from the map. Goku Black stays on Rifko. Also, we need to update this map that has Geister on it, but it actually has like the puppet, so it's gonna be a weird update. Alright, I think the Pale Museum update needs to happen now. So we got the first art piece here, being the Eternal Flare. We also still have this structure, which I will actually remove this structure entirely. I don't even need this structure anymore. I'm not going to use it. I'm going to use custom structures I made. Yeah, let's just move that. Also, a lot of the structures here will be moved into the Pale Museum. So, I'm thinking moving the bomb out here. So, if the bomb is meant to be here, it goes from this. And then the corner block should be this, right? Has to be. And this is just make a cool like museum build. Then we go slash cut. Okay, what the fuck? What? What happened? What happened? No, that ain't right, that ain't right. First position. Second position. Slash cut. Oh yeah, I have to do it from an upper angle. Was it? Fill hand 5. Alright, and now we just need to move this into the Pale Museum, which we're going to move this into the first exhibit area. Let's put this right here, slash paste. And the plan is we're going to decorate this like it's part of the museum. So it's like and then we can get like stone, I think. Funny thing is, I could just leave it like that, but I want to design it. So yeah, the first prop of the museum is built, and we're going to actually move all the props from outdoors into the museum. The next prop I actually want to move is the sign, because this was the old fairground sign. Now I actually could move the fairground sign in here. Like right across. I gotta actually take a picture. could probably move the fairground sign inside of it. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks long. All right. Or I could just, nah, I tried to build it separately. So the next thing I want to move is actually going to be this big guy, but I don't think that's going to fit in the museum. It might not. Okay, maybe it might. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. That's 24 by 24 in a spherical shape. Now the question is this going to fit? I do not know. I don't think the building is even that big. I don't even think I could fit a mural that big on the wall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Nope, that one will not be able to fit unless I modify the museum. But I don't want to do that. So we're not adding that. So we had the torch, we have this, and the next thing I want to add in is actually not the sword. Because the sword will actually take up way too much space. I'm thinking the clock. So it's going to be this direction, / cut. And then since this is facing the sideways, I can put this actually here. A lot of the stuff I'm going to be putting in here is going to be references, so this is just like a cool little reference location. Okay, someone built this. Ooh, this is... I'm keeping this here. I like that. The next thing is, I want to... How tall is this sign? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I could just move the sign in there. So it's 6 high. Yeah, I can do that. I can actually put this sign in the museum. Since I'm doing a retrofit in this area, we're going to take a picture of it. And then we're going to remove the sign later. So it has to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think, right? Okay, I gotta recount that stupid sign actually, because I gotta make sure it's right. Uh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, it's 9 by 6. And we're gonna actually just make it red in one color. I don't think a 9 block sign is gonna fit anywhere. I can try here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, the sign will stay there. What other relic can I put in the museum that will feel like I'll fit it? I'm gonna look for a relic I can put there. Also, hi. You're all safe. Not the here. I gotta look for something somewhere else. That location has something neat. There's a ton of happy guests. And then the Rifco sign. Yeah, I can put the Rifco sign in there. Let me do that actually. That sounds like a way better one to put. I made this sign so many times already. I feel like I already know how to make it. So it goes like this. R. Rift. I think the original sign didn't have any curves, so we're just gonna make it all blocky. Yeah, I think that works. And then we just need to now get the maps updated on these. Ooh. Hello. You are actually something I want to put in the museum personally. And then we're going to do // copy. And we're going to have this as a replica. We're actually going to do, no, we're going to cut this thing out. // cut. I need to put something new in here. The egg has always kind of been here. My dog Ruby's just chilling back there. She's just chilling. Ruby! Ruby, what are you doing? And then the plan is we can do // paste. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, I can make this work. I just need to center this here. / paste. Ah, shit. Okay, is this even centered? No, I need to move forward 2 blocks. One, 2. Back by 1. Forward 2, back by 1. I hate this. And there we go. I think that works pretty good. I was gonna put the egg in like the main centerpiece here. Let's replace these with tough bricks to kind of keep with that theme of like this place being very one colored. I kind of like this. So you have the classic Rifco sign. We have the golden egg. We have the clock. Not sure why that's here. And then we have the bomb from outside. So yeah, it's pretty cool. As well as we have the eternal torch. That looks sick. I kind of liked it. Now I gotta update these signs. Now I gotta update the maps, and that's gonna be a bit of a pain. So then I need to grab this map, this map, no, that's the wrong map. I need to grab the upper map, I think, right? Which map is it that has the... That's the map behind it, I think. Yeah, so this also has this one. And you wouldn't really notice it at first. With the bomb and that missing, and the Gaster now being the puppet. I think this works pretty good in the favor of my design. Like, it's not perfect, don't get me wrong, and plus if I go times GHD, I think it lowers the light a bit. But I think it works. I think it works. Like, it gives off that museum enough feeling, but we do need something for here. And I think I know what to put. So there was a second museum that used to be on my map. I think there is parts in the museum, my main museum, I can also put in here too, since I might shut that building down and reuse it for another purpose. Wherever that... Okay, there it is. There is a city museum. Oh, the ominous egg in there. Decorative pot. No. No more of those. Let me get the ominous pot. Because I really want to put some cool relic stuff in the museum. Okay, then we gotta put some... I thought I had more junk in the museum to put here. That has like no decoration on it. Is there anything else I could see as art on this server that I could possibly put that isn't like massive like damn sword? So I don't want to just start grabbing shit like from in here, because in here is more of a like little fun zone. I like this little fun zone. This might be a cool house then, actually, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna keep looking to see if I can find anything that ain't gonna just destroy my museum's roof, because that took forever to build. Happy guest. There is... okay, let me see about the offices, the main office. I miss this building. You don't understand. This building is like one of my original builds. I can't believe this place still exists on the map. For as much work that has gone into... Why is there so many stairs in that one chest? That's the karaoke sign. That's an elevator shaft. That's a Gundam head. That's a Gundam leg. And I got the crown. I'm not sure. Chat, I'm gonna let you decide. I'm gonna use the restroom real quickly. That's something I don't know how to explain. I'm gonna use the restroom real quickly. Because I want to make the museum cool looking, but I don't want to like shove it with garbage. Ruby! Hey. Rubes, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay, dog. I'm gonna use the restroom. I'm gonna use the restroom real quickly. You can relax. You can relax. Relax, psycho. I love you. I love you, Ruby. I love you, love you, love you. I love you a lot. I can feel your cheekbones. How freaking muscular are you, Rubes? Alright, I'm gonna be right back. Come on, Ruby. Let's go see someone's here. Nope, no one's here. Go relax, okay? Alright, I'm back. Okay, I'm gonna go back to working on this Trevor. Alright, so next land location. So we got the museum done. Right. Museum has been finished. I'm actually happy with the museum. Alright, next one. I actually want to do some updates to the theme park. I'm gonna look into something up, chat. There we go. Let me actually go to the. There we go. I think the main area will be fine. We just need a. I'm gonna try and figure. I'm looking up some ideas for this. 'Cause I want to keep adding more, but I don't know what else to add. I think I'm gonna call Buddy up. Give me a sec. Oh yeah, my friend's at school. I don't know if he's gonna pick up. Probably not. Alright, let me actually. Panda's busy. Everyone's busy. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna play Minecraft anymore. Alright, let me actually get back to my build. Alright. So here's the plan. The next part of this build is gonna be in either the Wasteland, the Winter Wasteland, or Spawn. The Trial Chamber I'm not gonna mess with. I don't wanna f with that thing. Alright. Let's go to the Wastelands actually. Wastelands, my home and favorite location. Because Famous helped me out with this build. I actually didn't know Famous did actually help me out with this build structure. He did help me out, so thank you, Famous. That's actually, I actually kind of like how the Wastelands design is based on, like, the center point has, like, a mix of different sand, so it kind of gives off that feeling. It's cool. So, we actually should continue on with the updates to this location, because I kind of stopped after last night. I didn't know why I stopped. I just didn't do anything with it. Alright, so we need to now... Okay, next design, I need to figure out how to make this look a bit more designed. I feel like if I'm going to, I want to add more structure to these builds. They kind of like give off the appeal of like reconstruction, I guess. So something like this, I guess. Like the idea is I want to give off the idea that the entire structure is being built up rather than like it's being pushed down due to limitations. So I'm just gonna kind of do that. I'm gonna keep on adding on to this until it either looks cool or until I worked it to a point where it looks efficient enough. So this, and then what my plan is, I'm going to do the yellow technique, where I'm going to make the yellow wall go up like that. And then I'm just going to create a platform that goes on the side of here so that it kind of fits in. So, like, it's subtle. I want to make this, like, a subtle map update without just changing everything about the build. And then this will just be, like, the subtle design change I'm going to work with for now. The idea is I want to make this into its own, like, base of operations to where the walls go all the way up to the top of the build. Either that or I make it either that or I'm going to build this up to kind of blend in with the structure that it's meant to be. I don't really have a plan. I'm just kind of going with what my brain thinks might work. Alright, I think this goes over to this wall, right? No, it's in one wall over. Oh, I can definitely use that to my advantage, actually. Yeah, that works perfect. Thank you so much for the additional space. Now I can actually extend this structure and make it bigger. Sweet. I actually am super happy I can do some more massive updates on this server before I start episode 3. I really am. If you don't know, episode 3 is gonna be coming out soon. Of course, Scottish Baguette never picks up the freaking Discord call. Of course he doesn't. Of course, Scottish Baguette doesn't pick up the Discord call. Of course not. I'm used to it at this point. It's fine. Just go home and done that. I mean, he's probably busy. I don't want to be a burden to him. So I'm just not gonna bug him this much. So yeah, this is basically where I'm going to work on the next massive part, and that's going to be the second upstairs path here, where I'm going to do some more build stuff. There. And then I'm just going to... Oh, I love that desert ambience, though. That desert ambience sounds so freaking cool. I love how Minecraft's deserts now have like an ambience to them. So it's not just like pure quiet. You can actually hear the sand rustling, and it's like, that's so cool. I love that. I love it. I love it. I love it. It kind of gives off more of the desert feeling, and I just enjoy every second of it. And then the plan is I'm going to build a corner bit of staircase so that when I go down, I'm thinking up to here. And then slide. Where is it? 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 Fill hand 20. I was like 20 as a number. Scottish baguette only lasted a few seconds on call because he didn't call me in time. That's fine. The plan for each of these builds is that they are meant to reminiscent on the they represent one of my favorite types of structures, being an outpost, and I wanted to make one of them so badly. You have no idea how long I want to make an outpost of this structure, but I couldn't because story wouldn't have had time for it. But now that I can work on it, it works really well in my favor. And that's the entrance, and then you walk into here, then this is going to be a lookout tower. Where I'm going to put... should I put stone bricks, or should I go with the classic materials? I'll stick with the white material that the... with this then forming the upper area, which I want to turn into a guard post for the front, because this would actually work really freaking good as a guard post. With the guard post design being white, it actually does make sense. I want to make this entire structure feel like something out of a like sci-fi-esque movie, like one of those, I don't know how to explain it, you probably know what I'm talking about. It's those like buildings that gives off that like sci-fi-esque feeling. Like, I want to make this feel like one of those massive structures that, like, you'd see in the distance of, like, a sci-fi apocalypse movie. And you're like, oh, that building doesn't look like the good guys' buildings because they have a lot of crosses and angry lettering on them. Or, like, something like that, you know? Like, that's the idea I'm kind of going for with the idea. Like, I don't know, I kind of just want to make a cool looking structure to kind of fit the desert wasteland theme without it just being, oh, it's a ruin. Like, there is some life, there's definitely life in the wasteland, it's just not as friendly as you would expect. There we go. I actually had to think that was pretty cool. Famous calls me. Is this fucker called me? He did. He did. This son of a bitch called me again. He didn't even pick up. Is he in his server? Is Famous in his freaking server? I don't know. No, he isn't. What? Why? Stupid as. What? 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 Yeah, I'm planning this build out. To best explain it, I want to build these outer shells for the interiors. I don't really have a plan for the interior yet. Like, this is me oh, cactus flower. What? What are you? What is this? What? Oh, there's a... Oh, my dad called me. Hello? Yo, what's good? I'm still home.
Listen, you said you needed black pants for work?
No. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We got this situation all fixed.
What do you mean? You bought some?
Yeah, we found the spare.
Oh, you did?
We found the second pair. Don't worry about it.
Okay, because I'm at Costco now. It's a nice pair here for not too much. Sure?
I mean, no, it's fine. It's fine. I have enough.
2's enough?
2 is enough.
Alright.
Mom has not responded. I don't know where she is.
She's not at Copa. She doesn't. Tito called me. And they're working on it at Copa.
Alright, I'm keeping an eye on the dogs. I've been keeping an eye on them for a while.
Okay. Alright, I'll talk to you later. This is a chance to get the pants because they look pretty good.
Alright. Don't worry. Don't worry. I mean, if you want to get them for me, you can. I am not stopping you. If you think they will look good.
What size are you? Go to that black pair that you...
Oh, I have them right now. 36 by 30.
3630?
3630.
Alright, let me see what these, if I can find the size.
I mean, it can be a bit bigger. It can be a bit bigger. I'm gonna wear a belt with them mostly.
3830?
Yeah, that can work.
Alright, I'll see what I can find here.
Alright, sounds good. Love you, Dad.
Talk to you later.
Bye. Cactus flowers? Okay, when the fuck were these added? What? Minecraft? I wonder if I freaking, if I bone meal these? Anything? No? No, nothing. Wait, hold on. Do these show up differently on the map? Time to question. Do these have a color? They do! Oh. My maps aren't updated. So the cactus don't... Wait, how come they only grew on some cactus then? What? Okay. So we need to update the cactus on the map on the ships now. Okay, yeah, I can do that. Let's actually do that. Oh, it's so cool. Okay, let's go to the ship map. Anywhere I see green, I'm going to tap. Okay, we're just gonna do the ones near the ship and see if they update or not. If they don't, I don't give a shit. So this leads to the giant skull. You go past the giant skull, and if I go past to the ship, then it should... Oh, it does! Okay, that's sick as hell. I'm gonna break... Oh, that's so cool! Hold on, so if I have bone meal cactus... What? Cactus flower? Do you use flame upside? No. I've never seen a cactus flower before. That's so cool. I actually love that. I'm not gonna lie, that shit's awesome. You guys want my $200 course on how to be a YouTuber? I'm definitely not scamming you out of your money. I'm kidding, I would never do that shit. I'm not that much of a sellout. Alright, let's actually get the light source in here. And then we can put those... And then I feel like having a light source in this room might be the best. Let me just like cover it up like this. I need to update that ship to make it a little more rusty. Question, do ships like that even rust? I mean, I know it's a spaceship, but would it even rust to begin with? So the base of operations is getting better. The next part is I want to eventually replace... no, I think the stone is part of it. Okay, that's kind of stupid. I think that looks cool. I think that ship needs some updates. Okay, let me replace... Alright, replace hand I think this is I think it's called oxidized copper. Ooh, that actually works. Yeah, that works. That actually works really well. Let me see what it looks like on the... Oh, that's so clean. That's so clean. I love that. I love that. That looks clean as hell. But then let me do // undo. What does that look like? Eh, mm. How long would it need to be for it to rust? I'm gonna look that up real quickly. Actually, hold on, one sec. Let me look this up real quickly. Thank you, ChatGPT. You are freaking great. Please never do anything stupid ever again. How long does it take for a big piece of copper to rust until it's green? Copper doesn't exactly rust. A term of the iron to steel. Instead, it tarnishes and it develops a green palette, mainly carbon. 5 to 20 years, depending on rain or humidity. 1 to 5 years. Urban or acidic conditions. A few years. In the desert, where it's sandy and dry. Okay. 50 to 100 years, and even then it may be patchy rather than a full green. Okay, so I shouldn't rust the ship, because that means it wouldn't have been here 100 years, and that's not how old Rifco is, so we're not going to do that. But at least we know. At least we know. At least we know. Alright, now we know. So we're just going to leave the ship like that, because I don't really want to mess with it too much. We have a village over there, but I don't want to expand the map too much. Nah, expand the map too much will then mean I have to break the roof, and I'm going to have to do a bunch of other shit. Though it's in the smallest of the storyline, but it has the most. I'm actually going to ask ChatGPT to give me a random prompt and see if it works. Luckily, I took screenshots of all 3 of the cubes. How do you test Chat GBT? I just love the desert noises, man. The desert noises sound so clean. So we actually... Now, the main issue is I don't know what to do with a lot of these builds. The next build, I'm either thinking this build gets destroyed or gets reconstructed. Or we just don't mess with it. Because the one build I really want to mess with, like, really want to mess with is this structures. Like, if you don't know, this structure I don't want to mess with because it actually uses an original structure that got destroyed and I kind of rebuilt it with the original mangroves. And that I don't want to mess with. But the only structure I feel like doesn't fit my lore... Well, not the museum. For one... This is the original museum. We're removing that. And then... Famous's car. And then we have this thing. This is the thing I wanted to bring in. But I don't know if it's too big for the, I don't know if this thing is too big for the structure. I might be. But Famous's car isn't. I don't think so. There we go. And then my plan is I then want to then take this structure and move that car all the way back to my main museum. I probably will make a 2-story. I don't care how big that museum gets. I just want to make it cool looking. So if I go all the way here, can I see Split's? I can still see Split's orb of stupidity. Oh, I forgot the fireworks go off every time. Nice. I am super happy. Since it's here, I'm thinking. What I'm thinking, we paste this thing here. Paste. How big is... Oh, it's sideways. Okay. Yeah, I can actually paste this somewhere. I actually want to move this structure. We can move this structure a bit more back, actually. Let's move this structure here. Where's the center? Center. Yep, it's centered. Yeah, there we go. And then we go this, that, that, this, and I need a flint and steel. And then the plan is I want to put the car in front. I did not build this with the car in mind. I kind of just built this for the hell of it. Since there's like enough space in the middle here, I'll just // paste. // replace hand. That was 70 blocks. Wait a minute, I just realized I could probably go a bit deeper. Undo, // undo. And if I go a bit deeper and then // paste. Oh, I just need to do it 2 more blocks up. 1, 2. So // undo, // paste. // undo, // paste. Yeah, that works great. Perfect. Also, what in the ever-living shit is down here? Oh yeah, I covered up the entire original structure down here. Also, that shouldn't be visible. This should not be visible in the slightest. So we're just gonna Nope. That was not what I want to do. / undo / paste. Is this centered? No, it's fucking not. / undo again. And then the problem is now I need to move this forward just enough to push it close enough to the center as possible. Yeah, that works. Famous, why you calling me? It's such a weird time, bro. Alright, my friend at school. I can't contact him yet. I actually kind of like this idea I went with. So we have the Rifco sign, we have the car. So I'm actually working on a... So this is actually the Pale Museum. I'm adding stuff to the museum during this stream. That could work. Hello, welcome to stream. No one ever types in my chat, so I never really read chat. That's kind of the whole reason. No one ever types in my chat. I never see chat, so I just never think about reading it sometimes. I might hop onto a short stream for a bit. So I'm going to probably end this one, hop into a shorts one, and I'll end off this one here. That's about it. I'll talk to you all later. Peace.